Hey guys, welcome to vesnasstv DIY. Thank you so much for stopping by. For today's episode, I'm showing you a makeover of my powder room. Now, my powder room was previously kind of like a dark, dingy powder room. I don't have the original pictures, but I kind of have a little bit of it. So when we moved in, it was just this big mirror, this pedestal sink, and then nothing on this wall. We added these shelves as well as the towel holders. Now, previously the towel holder was just either, those ones that are kind of built into the wall, same with the toilet paper holder. So we got rid of those. We got rid of the almond toilet, and we got rid of even though the sink in that picture looks like it's white, it was actually that almond color. So we got rid of all of that. And we just replaced the sink with this IKEA cabinet. However, I wanted this cabinet didn't quite fit completely into the bathroom. It fit in it, of course, but it didn't fill the whole wall. The problem is that depth-wise, we don't have a lot of depth, but we have more width, so we could have gotten a wider cabinet, but usually the wider ones that are not as deep are really, really expensive. So we decided to do this one. I painted out the legs black, and then I had my husband attach brackets onto the sides of the shelf. We replaced the faucet that came with it with a black faucet, and then here I was just trying to decide what tile I was going to do as the backsplash. And we added shelves the width of what we needed on each side, and I stained, well, what I did was I had stained them previously dark, as you saw in those other pictures, but then I sanded them down and I just put a clear stain on them. And then these are the brackets that we attached. The brackets you can buy at Home Depot, but we wound up just making them. My husband is a welder, so he was able to put them together. Saved us a little bit of money, and I was able to just paint them as dark as I wanted them to, and he just made them the size that he thought they needed to be. And then we just attached the shelves onto this cabinet, and then it made it look like it was custom built into the space. So I'm going to show you what it looks like all put together. So here it is installed. I've got the backsplash there that I'm going to be putting on, and the backsplash is this Art 3D from Amazon. It was $39 Canadian, which is more definitely than the Dollar Tree, but I'm hoping that it's a little bit better. The Dollar Tree was a little bit puffy. It wasn't the best to work with. I did it in my laundry room, so hopefully this is better. And I'll be applying it to here just below the mirror. And it says, so there's like an overlap area. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. Just right here. It says overlap here. So the idea is you overlap the tiles like that. But then to start your first one, you need to cut off this edge here. So I'm going to try and do it with scissors. Maybe like a score or something would have been better, but I'm going to try it and see how it goes. So I cut off the sides. I tried to do it on the little grout line, but it didn't want to take it. Like it would just made a few of them too long, so I cut them off a little bit more. I think it looks okay. I just tried to make it even. And then I just followed that line and I installed the rest of them. I think they turned out pretty great. There are some spots where they're not super perfect, but that's okay. This was my first time doing anything like this. So I'm pretty proud of how it turned out, and I think it looks pretty good. I wound up having to order a few more because I didn't have enough for the bottom part, so I had to wait to get that installed. And then once that's in, it'll be nice and complete and it'll look good. So here's on the sides, same thing, you have to make sure that you cut really straight. So I did wind up using like a nice ruler, and I followed the ruler line with my scissors. That was a little bit tricky. I'm really bad at cutting straight lines. So, and I thought maybe I would be able to use my cutter, but my cutter is just like a simple paper cutter. It's not one of those bigger ones, so I wasn't able to use it. And I'm not sure how a bigger one would have worked, whether it would have like moved it and then you would have lost the shape that you wanted. But it's pretty good. Turned out really nice. It'll do for now. Maybe at one point we'll actually put tile down or a different cabinet. Who knows? But this was an inexpensive fix. For the mirror, you can see a little bit of it. I bought it for $5 off of Facebook Marketplace, and then we bought mirror holders at Home Depot, and then I just spray painted them black. They're actually just washers. They're not mirror holders, but they're just washers that I painted black. But I saw that trick somewhere on Pinterest, I think, of how to attach a mirror that doesn't have holders. And then that's it. So I think it looks pretty good. Turned out nice. I also painted out the handles on this shelf black. And then here are the shelves installed. I love how they look against the floor and against the white walls. There's the mirror with the washers. Just a little bit further away, I did replace the light as well. The light was from Amazon. I can link it below if you'd like. We made a new towel holder as well, a little bit smaller than the other one, and the other one we put downstairs in my basement. And I attached jute rope to it. It's just plumbing fixtures, and then I attached the jute rope to hold the towel. I re-stained the shelves as I told you. So this is a really tiny powder room, so I wasn't really able to give you a panoramic view. I tried to do a panoramic view, but it made everything look skewed, and it made the tile work look like it was one on top of the other, so I didn't want to show you that. But you can see kind of through the mirror, you can see the back, and this is like an inexpensive makeover. We did do this over time, so we replaced the toilet first because the other toilet was old, wasn't energy efficient, it was ugly, and I just wanted a white, nicer toilet that didn't waste a lot of water, so we replaced that first. Then we got this cabinet, and we used the cabinet for a little while until we replaced the floors. Once we replaced, because we redid our whole main floor once, we replaced the floors, then we redid this thing. But again, very inexpensive fix. I mean, the shelves were actually leftover pieces of wood that we had, so it just happened that they fit perfectly. The mirror, as I said, was from a Facebook Marketplace. The faucet was from Amazon, as was the light. The light wasn't very expensive. The faucet wasn't very expensive. You could spend a lot more on a faucet if you'd like. And this will work for now. Maybe down the road, I'll custom make some sort of shelf with like, maybe a remnant piece of granite or something, and one of those bowl sinks once my kids get a little bit bigger. Who knows? But this will work for now. I really like the way it looks, and I think it's a great little makeover, and it looks, the bathroom looks so dingy and yucky, and now it kind of looks a lot nicer. The reason it's so small is because it used to actually be a closet, and they expanded the closet a little bit and made it into a powder room so that our mudroom could have a little bit more room, because our mudroom doubles as a laundry room. So anyway, that was done by the previous owners, or the original owners, at some point. So we just did a mini makeover. And the floors look great. I was a little bit worried about the floors. I went with a vinyl plank, and I went with a vinyl plank that kind of looks like tile. It almost looks like slate or concrete, and I was just so worried of how it would look, and now I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I went with it. So we ripped out tile and put vinyl in. The tile was cracked, there was grout missing, it was a dingy color, like everything was very brownish and dark. So my floors are still dark, but the walls were lighter, and like everything looks a lot fresher and brighter now, even though the floors are darker. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe it'll give you some inspiration how you can soup up something that the cabinet cost $30. So, really cheap. So something that you can spruce up and make it look nice. if we custom made that cabinet, it would have been $1,000 if we had it custom made. Now, if I made it, maybe a little bit cheaper, but I'm not a cabinet maker, so it may not look nice. I would probably buy a piece of furniture and then redo it as well. So anyway, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to share more of my renos in the next few videos. I'm going to do a little bit of an organization thing. I'm hoping I can get back to a regular schedule. I've just been awful with everything. I've been on a health kick and I just stopped exercising. I was doing such a good job, and then I started again, then I stopped, then I started, and then I stopped. So I'm going to do it no matter what, and whether it'll be, I'm doing Beachbody, whether it'll be those exercises from Beachbody or just a walk. But I'm going to get my body moving again because it's really good for my mental health. So anyway, I might share tidbits of that as well. We went on a trip that I will share with you as well. I'm going to kind of redo my channel a little bit and not just share strictly DIYs. I'm going to try. Hopefully you guys stick around and watch. And if not, then I'll rethink my channel again. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. This is like my favorite kind of stuff to share with you. So let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button if you like this and want to see more. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post new stuff, since I can't seem to get a regular schedule down. I will one day. And leave me a comment. Let me know you stopped by. Tell me what you think, or just say hi. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day and stay safe.